I promised to show you a game swap. So let's do that now. Let me shut down the machine because we do game swaps with the power off. The fifth game that I didn't talk about is a game that's built on the Lexi Lightspeed playfield. So because we have the Cannon Lagoon playfield installed, we need to see how to switch playfields. Like any game, you take out the playfield glass. Les can lift that playfield into service position after he turns the power off. All right, it's the service position. He'll walk around to the back. There are a couple connectors in the back which he'll disconnect. TJ zooming in on them. They're all readily accessible right at the top of that playfield. And after a long, arduous process of grabbing all of his tools and screwdrivers and hammers, he will lift that Just kidding. So Cannon Lagoon's out. He grabbed the Lexi Lightspeed playfield. He's sliding it back in. It's in place. He needs to plug those connectors back in so it can actually work. There's three connectors in the back. One has the main power harness, one has an Ethernet cable, and one has a USB cable. So that people who develop things on their playfields, they can really develop anything they want. If they want some complex set of processing requirements, they can just hook up that Ethernet cable back to the main system. I hid the glass. Well, yeah, let's put it back in. Thank you. Thanks, Ben. I didn't want to knock it over. All of the driver boards and switch boards that one would need to interface the physical features on their playfield with the game are on the playfield itself. So, for example, Cannon Lagoon has a bunch of tubes and things that the ball can go into. It's hard to see as I lift up this heavy playfield. There's a switchboard on the back, a little tiny 16 input switchboard that's way back here. That's the entire circuitry that's on this playfield. Where is it?
It's right there.
There it is. Lexi Lightspeed is more complicated. It's got a driver board and switchboards on it. But the point is that anything you can conceive to put on a playfield, you can also put the circuitry to control it on that playfield. The main control system in the box doesn't need to know anything about your playfield. It just connects back up to what we have is a serial control system. So two of the wires in that harness were the serial wires that connect back to the system, and then everything communicates together.
Did they have a surge protector built in the game?
Is there a surge protector built in the game? There's lots of security mechanisms built into the game, and there are lots of compliance agencies we need to certify the machine with before we can ship it, but all that is taken care of, yes. You'll notice TJ is showing you that Cannon Lagoon now is locked. Cannon Lagoon cannot run because that playfield's no longer in the system. However, the other games that were locked before, Lexi Lightspeed Escape from Earth, and this other game, Lexi Lightspeed Secret Agent Showdown, are now unlocked. So if we start that game up, Lexi Lightspeed Secret Agent Showdown is a mini game, and when I say mini game, that's a software application that works with an existing playfield module. This specific one is built on top of the Lexi Lightspeed codebase. Because what we've tried to do is give people an experience that interacts with some of the cooler toys on that playfield without forcing them to go through the process of playing through the deep, complex rule set.